I'm walking outside and I'm just like, look at the garden. Don't y'all just get happy? Just get happy when you walk in. Let's see what is going on this morning. Oh, you guys are growing a lot. Get up there, baby. Get up there and trellis. Beautiful greens. Come on, baby. Hey, peas. I think almost every single one of you germinated. That is lovely. Lovely. Calendula. Are you guys deciding to start climbing? Or are y'all still fighting with each other? Get up there. Oh, you going over to the other. You know what? Sick of y'all. Beautiful spinach. We have had so much rain lately. Like, we had like 3 days straight of rain, and everything is just like bussing out of the grow bags. Everything has grown so freaking much. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl KeeKeeSoto here. Welcome back to Urban Girl Gardening. So, it is rare that I actually get a chance to film while I'm doing things in the garden. And that's not on purpose. Like, I know a lot of people come onto YouTube and they look at gardening channels for instruction, to learn something new. Some are beginner gardeners, they're learning from scratch. And I know for a fact that a lot of my subscribers come from following my a lot of my subscribers come from following my gardening journey on Facebook, Instagram. They're actually my real friends, a lot of them, and they want to learn. So I do apologize for not being, not having the time to come out and show every little thing that I do. Now, that being said, if you want more details on how I do things, how I grow things, you're more than welcome to follow me on any of my social media platforms or join my Facebook group, any of that. It's all Urban Girl Gardening. I'm there. I'm way more active on there because it's easier to just, type something out or post a short clip or, to interact. It's easier to go back and forth with someone to interact on Instagram and Facebook. So, yeah, you're welcome to do that. But in the meantime, I do have some things to do. And since I have a few hours, it's a beautiful sunny day right now. In a few hours, it will be pouring raining, and it will continue to rain for the next 3 days. I am going to try to get as much done in this garden as I possibly can before my luck runs out. One of those things, unfortunately, is heading over to that beanstalk over there and dropping some more beans in it. And I'm going to bring you over and I'm going to show you why. So I planted out this green stalk 4 or 5 days ago. Maybe 4. I think it was 4. All was good. They were doing great. And then we got hit with 3 days of rain, which wasn't bad. I checked on them when I could. They were doing fine. Then we got hit with 50 and 60 mile per hour winds. And this is what happened. So these are all, well, some of these are okay. Like that's not bent, but like that's broken. This isn't broken, but the leaves are damaged. Like that's broken. You're okay. Oh boy, they look stressed. Look at that, completely bent over. This one is just sad, and I wouldn't care because these are the seed leaves. But this is the part that's broken, and this is the main stem. So, oh my goodness, look at this one. This one is just hanging for dear life. And this one is broken inside. Go figure. Yep, the struggle goes on and on and on. I stuck some kale in there. Actually, you know what? I might actually take some of the beans that are done, like take them out and transplant some kale into here. Ooh, we'll see. But for now, I have some beans here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I usually put my seeds in these little containers when I completely ravage the packaging. So we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna show you guys what I have in here. I'm going to plant some more green beans, and I am running low. Some more yellow bush beans. There's some purple there. I know I have some more purple somewhere else. So there's some more there. So I'm gonna drop a few more bean seeds, and I'm just gonna stick them right in. But then I also have, look at this, all this beautiful kale, and this is a beautiful red Russian kale. So I'm thinking that I'll transplant, these are gorgeous. I'm thinking that I'll put some of these in there as well. So guys, hold up a minute. So this is one of the things that I did yesterday that I did not show you guys. I planted out, you can see in here, red onion and some of my lettuces here. And something ran through here because I just had to put back one of my red onion bulbs. I just had to put it back. It was on the other side of the trellis. And whatever it is, it doesn't eat lettuce because the lettuce is completely untouched and beautiful. But look at this. Like the bulbs are right out of the ground. And that's where it was planted. That is quite annoying. And what the heck messes with onions? Like, seriously. What messes with onions? I really want to know. But anyway, so I have yellow onions planted all up along here. And then this is the Marvel of Four Seasons lettuce. And then on the other side, I planted some of the red onion sets and red romaine. Oh gosh, I have never heard of something messing with onions. I'm thinking something just ran through here, like a squirrel or something, and couldn't get out. Because that's happened before. They've gotten trapped in here and didn't know how to get out of here. It's too funny. All right, back to the beans. Oh, before we get started, I need to open up the greenhouse. Look at how much humidity is in here. Oh my goodness, I didn't even tell you guys that I had a mini greenhouse, I don't think. I really don't think so. See, I put everything on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, I am such a neglectful YouTuber. Hey guys. We got some of the elders up top. Oh, you are leaning, baby. Look at that. You're already getting some buds on you. You are ready to go into the ground. A lot of you guys are. So big. That's my mild cherry peppers. Even this size, these guys could go into the ground just fine. Just fine. Even this size, I would put these guys into the ground. Oh Oh boy, I gotta drain this water out of here. You guys, your soil looks fine. These guys are newly transplanted. I have about 3 weeks before things go out. But you know what? Even if you put like, let's say you put a tomato this size into the ground and then you put a tomato this size into the ground, they're gonna catch up. They're gonna catch up. As long as you're not like, the race that you're gonna lose is if you're starting one from seed up against something like this. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. But they'll be fine. Like, they'll literally catch right up. Yeah, this is from overwatering. I really need to drain this. We'll get that done today. All right. Okay, so the beans like this that are like bent right at the main stalk, I'm tempted to just pull it out, but if you look here, there's new growth there. And I have propagated beans before. Yes, because ironically, last year when I planted my beans, they were here in an in-ground garden, and they're about the same size, about 4 weeks old. And then the same exact night, we got a huge storm. Like, I didn't think it was going to be a big storm. I thought it was going to be like a nice rain, like, oh, they're going to get some rainwater, they're going to get watered in. And I planted, I want to say 16 bean plants, and I want to say 5 or 6 of them snapped in half. So what I did was, because I like experimenting, what I did was I took the piece that snapped in half, obviously not this because this is not long enough, but if it was longer, like, hold on, like say this one here, what I would do is I would leave this part in the ground, and this part I would go and sit in some water, and it grew roots, and I put it back in the ground, and this leafed out and gave me beans. This year I have so much that I want to plant this year that although I know that that's going to work, I actually have one bean propagating in my grow room in the garage right now. I know that it's going to work because I've done it, but I'm not as pressed. Mainly because I have so many bean varieties. Like, these are all green, yellow, and purple bush beans. You're not broken. You look a little stressed, but you're not broken. Isn't that all of us? Stressed but not broken? Happy Sunday, y'all. Amen. The funny thing is, I don't know where the green beans are, the purple beans are, the yellow beans. So I'm just sticking new seeds inside, and we'll just figure it out from there. These are just gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to dump this whole thing out. What I'm going to do is, hope you guys can see clearly, I'm just going to take my finger. My aim is for this one right here. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to stick it all the way in and just pop it up. And so now, I'm just going to separate it. There we go. And that's going to be so pretty once it grows out. So I'm going to continue, and then we'll do the next few tasks. So now it's time for me to plant my May potatoes. These are russets, and they take about 100 days to produce. So I'm going to get these in now. These are my May potatoes. I planted in March. I planted in April. These are for May. I'm going to plant again in June. And I'm going to plant one more time in July. I actually may plant twice in June because I have 3 more varieties of potatoes coming. So yeah, these are 100-day potatoes. They take a while. So we'll be harvesting these the end of August. So what I have mixed in here, this is potting mix mixed in with my homemade mix. Also some sulfur in there to lower the acidity because potatoes like very acidic soil, and my homemade mix is made with peat moss, which is very acidic, so that's good. There's also blood meal in here to help these eyes of these potatoes kind of really root down. These are the eyes here. You want to make sure that they're sticking up, as many of them as possible. And then I mix in some straw with the soil just to make it nice and loose and airy. So I'm just going to add some more soil up here, and as you can see, there's like little, I reuse all my soil, guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have peppers growing in here or something. If a seed didn't germinate, the soil got reused, so we'll see. And then I'm just going to lightly add some more soil carefully, make sure I don't damage any of the eyes on the potatoes. And that's that. It's about to rain in a few hours, so I'm not going to water them in. Mother Nature will do that. So these are the March potatoes. They just started showing some growth. You can see that here. They just started, which I understand. It's been cold. It's been cold. And then we got some hilling up to do. Over here, these two potatoes, these were planted in April. And as you can see, we've got some foliage. So there are plants growing in here. So now it's time to hill this up. And what that means is we're going to cover up this foliage because the plants are starting to grow under, and potatoes grow up, so they are going to need more room to grow up, hence why it's called hilling. Get that crazy grass out of there. So you do that very gently. And they grow really fast. So I'm going to take some more straw. Just lighten this up. Get back under there. Yeah, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. These were planted in April as well. And these are really growing quite beautifully. Quite beautifully. So I'm going to take some soil, and I'm going to be a little more gentle because these stems are a lot bigger. I'm going to start from around the plants. Crazy grass. And just keep working our way up. Man, this grass really wants to be in here. And now for the rest, I'm just going to add some more. Just going to add some more straw, which I just spilled all over the place. Well, thank goodness I'm in my garden. I'm going to add some more straw to the top, just to cover that up. Let the potatoes know you still got growing to do. As pretty as these plants are to look at, they are not done. Nowhere near it. So they need their privacy again. And they'll come back and see us. Probably just in a few days. We're about to get hit with 3 or 4 days of rain. Yeah, they'll be back. They always come back. All right, potatoes are done. Okay, so now I'm going to plant up some of my mints. This is orange mint. And I'm going to plant up 4 of them. Now, although these are for my tea garden, I'm not going to put them in my tea green stalk because mint grows quite a bit. And I wanted to have the room to grow because I plan on drying it and using a lot of it. So this is the chocolate mint. And this one here, this is the pineapple mint. It's variegated. It's so pretty. Oh my God. And this smells so good. And this one is the strawberry mint. So each of these is going to have a nice little home in this 4-part grow bag here. So I'm just going to fill this with some of this Pro Mix, and this is organic garden mix. And I just didn't want to use up my potting mix that I have, because I need to up pot some more seed starts and hope they'll be ready in the next few weeks. But honestly, mint doesn't care what kind of soil it grows in. It doesn't care if it's watered. It just doesn't like to be cold. So fill these up. All right, so each of these are 12 inches, 1 foot deep and 1 foot wide. And this is actually what I'll be planting my corn in. I'll be planting 4 stalks in each, so 16 in each of these. So that's going to be fun. And you can plant anything in here. Like I said, it's 12 inches deep, so you can put peppers, tomatoes, squash. You can put anything in these. I think I have like 8 of them. I love these things. Love, love, love. So let's get the mint going. This is going to be the orange mint. Let me make sure I put that in there. Pop right out. And now, mint wants space to roam. It doesn't care much about depth. It cares more about width, because mint gives off runners similar to strawberries. And if you let your mint go, it will spread everywhere. So if you are planting mint, do not plant it into the ground unless you want it there forever in your garden beds, unless you got a bed totally dedicated to the mint. This is going to, oh my God, this smells so good. This is the chocolate mint. So this is the chocolate mint, and this is what I meant about the runners. I got this 2 or 3 weeks ago, and all it was these few stems at the top here, and now it's already spreading out. So it needs its room, and their soil is still moist because it's been out here and all the rain we've had the last few days, and they're about to get more rain. Let's put the pineapple here. That soil is really compacted in there. So these are going to be really good in like mojitos, to make nice teas with. Really, really good. And if you cut your mint down, if you live in a colder zone like I do, here in Zone 5B, upstate New York, if you cut your mint back and mulch it just before it gets cold, it will come back to you in the spring and summer. But you can also bring your mint inside, and it does really well indoors. Really well. It's a great kitchen herb. All right, another morning garden chore completes. Although it's all fun, all garden fun. Okay, now it's time for me to add a trellis to my peas. Ask me if I remember what kind of peas I put in here. Nope, sure don't. I think that these are the green arrow. I truly do. I truly, truly do, because these were the last to come out, and I think I just put them all together. So that's these, but they're starting to get their little tendrils. So I have these super small tomato cages, and I don't know what kind of tomato is going to grow in here, but I figured they'd be really cute for a trellis for peas in a nice round pot like that one. So, oh, this is cool. Oh, what is going on here? All right, listen, I guess you just stick them in and let them do their thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. They really are. This really is super, super tiny. Super tiny. How do they stay? How do they stay up where they're supposed to be? You never know what you're gonna get with Amazon, I swear. I'm just gonna push these down and try not to disturb any roots. And yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens here. We are. This is a new one for me. This is so interesting. I don't know, y'all, but that's how it looks. It looks cute, and I'm gonna have to go back online and check it out. But these are my leaking peas, and I know because there's only a few in here. I have it backwards. I think I have it backwards. I don't know. I had to go back and review some of these videos. Because I definitely didn't write these down. For those of you that don't know, they used to tell me how awesome and organized I am. I lost my journal for a while, my garden journal. So a lot of things just did not get written down. It just didn't happen. So I've been planting rogue. I've been a rogue gardener. But that's okay. It is cute. It does look good with the peas. All right. Another garden task complete. All right. Well, we have worked on beans. We threw in some kale. We worked on potatoes, mint, peas. We did a little bit of everything this morning. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me to do some of my morning tasks. There is still plenty to do, but you guys just gonna have to see that another time. Whew. And mama needs some coffee. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this beautiful Sunday morning. Remember to like and subscribe, comment and share. Let me know that you have subscribed so I can say hey, because I love meeting you guys. I love making your acquaintance, and I hope that you guys will stick around. Follow me on all my other social media. Urban Girl Gardening, that's Instagram, that's TikTok, that's Facebook. Join my Facebook group. We have a lot of fun in there. A lot of fun. There's a lot of great people there, a lot of great interaction. So learn with me, grow with me. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.